bringing all different art forms from all different parts of the world into one place, Kingston, for 2 weeks. And boy, do you feel it.
The International Youth Arts Festival is a festival for all art forms. It started in 2009, was the very first one. It was designed and set up to showcase the very best in youth arts.
The International Youth Arts Festival is a chance to celebrate the very best in youth arts. It's a chance to bring young people together, to showcase, to enjoy, and importantly to interact with each other, and hopefully create new forms of arts and new shows and new productions and new partnerships. So it's really putting the spotlight on how brilliant young people are.
Without volunteers and without the young people participating, we wouldn't have a festival. It's vital that we have volunteers, and it's amazing, I think, that every year we hold the festival and we have more volunteers than ever before.
I've really enjoyed the great amount of responsibility that's been given to me, and I'm really grateful for it because I've learned so much in this role as volunteer coordinator.
They were up in the morning, they were there late at night, they would turn up for their shifts, they would do their rehearsals, they would perform, they would take the tickets, they would pack up, they would go home, and they did it all with a smile. They did it all without complaints. They did it all by asking questions and learning. They did it all by being attentive. They did it all by being assertive when they needed to be, and they did it all with nothing but professionalism.
I feel that this opportunity that's been given to me was amazing. Wasn't expecting it. Like when I first came in, it was a surprise. I thought I would just be doing press work, social media side, but to be given the role of press coordinator, that was a really good experience.
It's been interesting, and it's also been really nice to learn why people decide to volunteer and understand their motives, and just kind of meet lots of different people from all different types of backgrounds. So it's been really interesting and a really nice experience.
Young people are different. You know, they're eclectic like music. They have different tastes. So this festival is about, for me, saying all those tastes, that eclectic mix of young people, their ideas, their creativity and their expression has a place.
The International Youth Arts Festival is such a fantastic opportunity because it gives young people a chance to interact with kind of established creatives and established professionals as well as aspiring creatives. And I think that's the real wonderful thing about any industry really, is engaging those who are already there and those who are in the process of getting there. I think anything that promotes learning and the transference of knowledge is an incredibly rich and fertile ground for future greatness.
Great idea because it's free to enter the competition. You can see if you scan around the park, so many people come. Good day for all ages, good day for everyone to come and watch. Beautiful day, bit of food, bit of music, something everyone likes.
I think it's a great festival. I think it's really great for young bands to get good exposure, and it's a really great way to meet other musicians as well that are in the same boat as you, because it can be quite a lonely old process being an artist.
I think it's brutally important that the festival's international, not just because it allows for a different perspective on the world we live in, society, and therefore different narratives are coming to the festival in terms of drama and dance. People are speaking of issues or things that are important to them that we may not be thinking of right here in the UK. But also the International allows that link between the UK in terms of artists to move over, to form friendships, collaborations, and opens networks.
The vision was that we wanted to encourage different nationalities, we wanted to encourage art forms from different areas to come together, and we've been incredibly successful at that. We regularly get 21% of the performers that take part in the festival having an international element to them.
This is our third year, and it's been a very big project for us in Sweden to go over to the festival and make a big thing out of it. This project actually saved our theatre this year, so it's been even more amazing.
I started it as a little flamenco club for mentally handicapped children, and I was surprised how fast they learned, because we don't do therapy, we do just dance.
My name is Ben Walsh, I'm from Australia. I'm here in the UK launching a Streets Festival, and I just finished launching the very first gig here in the streets of Kingston. And I worked with some awesome local drummers that I've never met, but are fantastic. And yeah, it's also, I believe, the International Youth Arts Festival here, so it's a cross-pollination of two amazing festivals.
The innovative thing that we did this year, and I did this year, was allowing young people, as I call them, my co-producers, to take some risks alongside me in creating things that were of interest to them and they thought would be of interest to people within their age group as well. And it's key for me as a youth arts festival to have young people, youths, directing part of that festival.
As a co-producer, I've gained a lot of experience and knowledge on how to base something and put on events, workshops, battles and so on. One of the key events was a flash mob, so leading a team of students to create a flash mob was one of my main targets.
The festival was a good opportunity for me in particular because there are very few festivals which actually promote arts which are slightly different from the norm, so not necessarily plays or musical theatre, but arts to do with circus, more avant-garde stuff like what I do.
What we're talking about is trying to be on top of things, trying to keep ahead of the game and trying to keep our ideas fresh and positive, and also help and benefit the young people, both of the area and also nationally and internationally.
It's important that the financial support is in place to realise anybody's vision of what IAF can and should be.
I really hope that we are able to start getting real strong partnerships right around the world, working together and developing product to bring over to this, so that this becomes the biggest youth party in the world, with people smiling, laughing, making friends for life and changing their lives through their art.
I think we really need to look at the artistic and audience development of the festival, and I think that's done by working very closely with our educational institutions.
A clear vision, I think, that we have this year is trying to bring people in sooner rather than later. So we want to try and work with the schools and colleges and universities to see if we can encourage the students to be engaged far more. As I said, we tried to this year to make the festival geared towards young people. I think what we need to do is to encourage their involvement as soon as possible.
It's an amazing festival. It's all about celebrating the youth. There's so much stuff going on every single day. It's one of the best festivals I've ever been to. Definitely get involved.